Hello, I'm John Ross, and I'd like to talk to you today about changes coming out of Washington to the federal food subsidy program known as SNAP. As I'm sure you've seen, the news suggests that our administration wants to change the way that benefits are administered to consumers. They want to shift from free choice and a credit applied within a local grocery store to shipping food directly to consumers' homes. Now, from the perspective of a retailer, this gives me all kinds of questions. How does the federal government think they can ship food directly into consumers' homes cheaper, more efficiently, than we can deploy it in this mature ecosystem we know as the wholesale to retail grocery industry? In fact, the costs to deliver food directly to a consumer's home versus the cost to deliver through your local grocery store may turn out to be 3 to 4 times greater than the way it operates today. And we can see that if you look inside of the direct-to-home delivery systems, Blue Apron and its ilk, and what it costs to deliver simple commodity items like eggs or milk. In fact, your local grocery store may be able to deliver 24 eggs at retail cheaper than a single egg can be shipped to a consumer's home. Now, in an environment where the federal government is not known for efficiency and cost out, I have to wonder what the objective is for this new shift in the way the program will be administered. Now, that's the impact on costs to taxpayers. Let's talk about the impact on local retailers. If you were to pull half or more of the subsidies out of our local grocery store and pull that into some sort of food delivery system, essentially what the government is doing is disintermediating the local retailer. Now, the impact on many of our stores at IGA, stores with 20, 30, 40% federal subsidy shoppers, that could be devastating. Many of our stores might not survive, and the ones that did would have to shave services and cut costs. We live in a world today of increasing complexity, one where the costs to deliver services are changing radically as shoppers engage in different forms of commerce, specifically e-commerce. And we know that an e-commerce transaction today costs more for a grocery to deliver than if the shopper comes into the store to pick it up on their own. Now, that will change as scale happens. But now to introduce this new complexity, one in which the federal government would be a direct-to-home deliverer, wow, that puts to challenge what is the world's most efficient delivery system. From production to warehouse to store, we in the U.S. are able to deliver fresh and healthy products directly to a local grocery store in a way that rivals any independent distribution system of any kind. And in fact, we can get fresh blueberries, kale, peanut butter, bread, eggs, milk. We can get these delivered right into a store in the most rural neighborhoods on an almost daily basis. Imagine trying to unbundle that network and to replicate it using federal resources. It seems ridiculous. Now, what are we going to do about it? Well, it turns out that we retailers, we have a very strong voice, and you as an independent operator in your market have a very strong voice. And we want to gather that voice together and let it be known that not only do we as experts of our industry believe that cutting the retailer out of the ecosystem here would cost taxpayers millions and millions of dollars. Not only would it make it more difficult for poor families to get the fresh, healthy food they know that their family will eat, but it would put an entire ecosystem at risk. Small businesses, entrepreneurs, 2 and 3 store chains owned by families for 50 to 100 years could disappear tomorrow, and the impact on our industry could be billions of dollars. We need to have our voice heard in Washington, and the good news is there's an event coming up to do it. April 10th and 11th, our industry, NGA, FMI, IGA, other independent retailers, all will descend on Washington to have a dialogue. That dialogue about programs like SNAP that could affect not only just our industry, but the communities that we serve. And it is important that we bring our voice forward in a bold and a loud way. I can count on you for support. Please join me in Washington, April 10th and 11th for the Washington Rally. I look forward to seeing you there. Look for information in the video. There's a link below. Click that link and I'll see you in April. Thank you.